Okay, so picture this, you're saving for something. You're saving for vacation, concert tickets, a new car, washer dryer, whatever it is you're saving for. You're saving for something and you put your money, maybe you put your money in a savings account that earns nothing, but there's really good options out there like EQ Bank, like Neo Financial. Wealthsimple gives you 4%. But yeah, EQ Bank, Wealthsimple, if you're putting your money in savings and you want to earn interest on it, especially if it's a large amount of money, EQ Bank, Wealthsimple, and Neo Financial, some of my favorites. EQ Bank can actually get you 3% interest in your tax-free savings account, so you're not paying taxes on your interest, especially if you have a large balance in your savings and you're saving for something big. Savings versus investing. Savings is you get a guaranteed rate of return. You're actually lending your money to the bank so that they can now use this to make money. The bank treats your money as a deposit. They can take their deposit and do what they want with it. On your app or on the computer, you can see that your money's there, but really it's being lent out. And essentially what you're doing is you're lending your money out and the bank is giving you either 0% or in the case of like Wealthsimple or EQ Bank, they're giving you a much higher return on your money because they are smaller and newer and they want your business compared to the big banks, which they don't really care for your business, really, because you trust them with every fiber in your body. Let's just say you're with the big banks, you get 2% interest on your money. That's great, whatever. That's savings. In the previous video, I talked about the rule of 72, which basically allows you to estimate how long it takes for your money to double. You're probably sitting there thinking, well, I don't care if my money doubles or not. Then maybe this video is not for you. If you do care when your money's going to double, then the rule of 72 states that you take the number 72 divided by the rate of return that you're expecting to get. So once again, you take the number 72 divided by the rate of return you're expecting to get. So savings versus investing. Savings, you probably get best case scenario with Wealthsimple, and I don't know how long it's going to last, but they're giving 4%. So let's use 4%, which is really good, honestly, for somebody who's absolutely does not want to take any risk with investing in the stock market. It's not bad. I don't think that's going to last forever. So 72 divided by 4% gets you 18 years. 18 years is how long it's going to take for your money to double. Investing, the absolute worst case scenario over a long period of time, which I went through in the last video, 72 divided by 8, which is 9 years. So 9 years versus 18 years for your money to double. I don't think that the rate of return means very much to a lot of people, especially if you're not used to investing and it's such a foreign concept to you. Like all you know is buying a house. That's investment to you. So rate of return is a foreign concept to people. Certain stocks, like certain tech stocks, over a long period of time have generated a rate of return of 15%. Even today, they are expected to generate a rate of return of 15%. Anyways, 8% into a very safe index fund of the S&P 500 gets you 8% conservatively over a long period of time every single year, which will double your money in 9 years. See, the problem with investing is like until you actually see that for yourself, you're a skeptic. And I feel like a lot of people are skeptics and will always be a skeptic. And you have to in life, you just need to take a risk if you really want any sort of real reward. It's crazy because buying a house is sold as there's no risk involved in this, and this is just a guaranteed. Because you live in it, you're not as focused on the numbers. It's a physical material thing. You don't really think about the numbers, so you're not skeptical about the numbers at all. When it comes to something that you cannot physically hold, such as, investing in the stock market, an insurance policy. Those are two examples off the top of my head. It's not a physical thing, but if you truly understand that you're buying ownership in businesses, if you kind of understand that, I think that's a hard concept for people to wrap their head around. That's the issue, I think, ultimately, when it comes down to the stock market. People just see the stock market as kind of like a game more than actually ownership and building equity. It's not really explained to anyone. Eventually, one of these days, I'm going to put out a video which clearly, hopefully, it hit. I'm going to keep trying. Hopefully, it just kind of makes it very clear and obvious to some people. If I can do that for as many people as possible, then that's fulfilling to me, and that's so worth putting out as many videos as possible. Even if I'm talking about the same thing again and again, if someone finally understands it and I'm explaining it very simply, that's something very life-changing. Again, until you dip your toe in the water, until you actually get in the water, you can't learn to swim without getting in the water. And yeah, you're probably scared of drowning. And I think that's a perfect analogy for the stock market. You're basically told that if you try to learn to swim, you're going to drown 100% of the time. And there's so many people that have drowned before you. But there are so many people that also learned how to swim. There are so many people that learned how to swim. There are so many people that are lifeguards. They were not born as fish. They were humans that had to learn how to swim because it's a valuable skill, just like investing is to building wealth, which is something, unfortunately, that is required for us to actually live a happy life in a lot of cases, or a comfortable life. Money is a tool that allows us to do what we want to do when we want to do it. Yeah, I guess that's kind of my little 2 cents today on money. But yeah, today is day 19, I think, of 30 days. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.